When we at ABC7 decided almost a year ago to begin a weekly series on the homeless in our area, we struggled at first to come up with a name for it. And then this week we saw a perfect example of the title we settled on: Invisible. A man lying on a wet sidewalk in a snowstorm, covered only partially in a thin quilt, and the world passing by as if he weren't there. He was human wallpaper, part of the landscape. He was invisible. No doubt, if left there overnight, the outcome would have been tragic. Fortunately, he was finally seen, and authorities were called in to get him to shelter. And that has been our goal for the last several months. We wanted to show you the faces of the homeless and of the good people of the Panhandle who are trying to help. Cities, organizations, both public and private, and just good hearted folks from every walk of life, all have been working to help the single moms, drug or alcohol addicted, traumatized veterans, mentally ill, victims of abuse, or simply those who've lost it all due to no fault of their own. They offer help, therapy, and the first steps on a new path in life. And we've seen people taking those steps. A man who sits under a roof he can depend on for the first time in years, all thanks to a program run by the city of Amarillo. And sadly, a younger man who filled us with hope for his resolve to put the drugs and the mean streets behind him. Tragically, he couldn't and was lost to an overdose. The Bible says the poor will always be with us. And looking around, it certainly seems true. But one thing this series has taught us, and we hope taught you: the good will also always be with us. We found there is no shortage of people willing to help. And with a few episodes left in the series, we wanted to pause and think about what we've learned. We have more people to meet before we're done, and more places to show you. But as this joyous season is now upon us, it seemed to be a good time to remind us all of our neighbors who struggle every day to survive: the shunned, the helpless, the invisible.